everyone. Today on Hello Susan, we're going to make tiny Matchbox journals. Now I have a kit at Payhip, and it's got everything that you're going to need. It comes with the journal itself, and you fold it up accordion style. You've got 3 choices for covers, 2 choices for inside, and then this is going to decorate the Matchbox. So you can choose 3 different pieces of paper that are decorative in pink, blue, and purple, and you wrap that around and you decorate it any way you want. You've got a cover photo to put on there, a little bird, a butterfly, some words, and these little pieces right here go inside the journal box. So let me go ahead and get this all cut out, and I'll come back and we'll put it together. Okay, so I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I got everything cut out, and we're ready to get started to make this little tiny journal. And of course, you know it's going to fit right inside this little Matchbox. Now, one thing I wanted to point out, these Matchboxes are not perfect, so you just have to go with what you get, but it still turns out very, very cute. Alright, so the first thing I did was I cut out this strip. Now if you notice, there is brown lines separating each picture. So the first thing we want to do is we just want to start folding on those lines. It's a little fiddly, but you know what? When I get through and I look at what I have, it made it all worth it. Just so cute. Just a couple more. Okay, so now we've got it all folded. So what you want to do is you want to take this flap and you want to keep it straight, but you want to start your accordion going like this. See how I'm folding that up? And then each of the end pieces are out like that. Can you see that? So these are flat instead of going in, they're out. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start gluing it together. So the 2 end ones you're not going to glue right now at all. You're just going to glue the inside. So let me open my Fabri-Tac. And you don't have to do each one, just do every other one. And then you just want to squeeze them together. And what this does is it starts making the pages of the book. See? And then each page is double-sided. Look how quickly that turned into something darling. Oh, I love it. Okay. So see, then you're not going to glue those 2 together. You want to keep those open, because what we need to do now is we need to get the cover. Now this kit does come with 3 different covers, and I chose this one. So I'm going to glue, well, let me go ahead and make sure I'm doing it on the right end and everything's right side up. So I'm going to glue right here the front of the cover. I went ahead and inked all my pieces too. I'll still have to do a little trimming and a little inking, but for the most part I got it done. Okay. So now I can see where to bend on the spine. And then the next piece I'm going to glue is right here. And the spine is not quite 1/4 of an inch, maybe like a little bit bigger than 1/8 of an inch. And you keep it as an open spine. So in other words, right here where all the little pieces meet up, we're not going to put glue. We're only going to put glue on the page itself. Okay, so now I'm putting the back cover on, and I want to line up the edges. Sometimes when you cut things out, like this one is not meeting up quite correctly. I see the little white around the edge. I'll just have to trim that a little bit. Okay, let me get this fold in just a little bit more for the spine. Okay. And now we have our book. We have our journal. Isn't that cute? Let me go ahead and trim up some of this. Put my glasses on. I want to trim these edges real quick. Not all of them are out of a line. It just looks like the cover right there. I cut it a little bit small. So I'm just going to cut that little piece off. And just a sliver on the bottom. Okay, and the back looks like it's the same way. Okay, just slivers, not anything big, but you know, I want to do it as good as I can. All right, let me see how it's going to fit in the little matchbox. A little bit tight. It's going to be just fitting just right. So I think I just need to trim down some of the other pages that are poking up just a little bit. You know, just a sliver makes all the difference in the world. Okay. Just went ahead and did all the pages at the same time. Now let's see how that goes. Okay, and there it fits in. Pop it back out again. I want to go ahead and ink it up just a little bit more. On the inside just a little bit. Because now that I have it all folded, I can do the edges of the pages and the inside of the pages so it all looks vintage. Okay, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to decorate the matchbox. It goes pretty quick. That's why when I designed the kit, I made sure that you had more than just one to do. All right. Okay, so there's our little journal. Let me set it right over here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close the box. Oh, here I've got a piece that comes with the kit, exactly the right size that goes in the bottom. So let me go ahead and put some glue in the bottom. And just slide that page in. And just push it in. Don't be afraid of it. There you go. See? Now you've got the inside lined. All right, so we've got this this, and let's go ahead and see where I need to cut it. It wraps around just fine, but it's just a little bit too tall. So I'm just going to set it on there, and then see where that is. And we'll just bend it over. Okay, let's see how that is. Perfect. Okay, so that is my cut line then. So I'm just going to go ahead and just cut on that fold a little sliver. Okay. And now all we need to do is glue it on here. Oh, you know, I'm going to go ahead and put the box in the bottom of it, just so it's a little bit sturdier for me to hold on to. So I usually do this in a couple of sides at a time, so I don't get too much glue all over the place. So do one side, and then the little edge where you strike the match, do that side. Go ahead and kind of fold it so it starts getting in the right form. And I'll go ahead and trim off just a little bit. Right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and put some glue on this one. So all we really have left to do is just to decorate this little matchbox. I've made these before where you do more than one matchbox stacked on top of each other, and that's really fun. Just, you know, rub it in place. The glue starts sticking pretty quickly. And then we've got the last piece. Okay. Just hold it till it adheres. That's the great thing about Fabri-Tac, is it does start sticking very quickly. And just keep rubbing on it just to make sure it gets all stuck down. Okay. Let's see if there's a right way or a wrong way to this drawer or this pattern. Looks like the roses are going this way, so we want to make sure we keep that upright. Okay, I've got this little piece of lace that I want to put on the top. We're going to build up in layers. Fits just perfect on the Matchbox. Okay, and then I've got this little piece of, it's just a piece of index card that doesn't have any lines on it, and I used my scallop scissors and cut out a little rectangle, and I'm going to put that on next because I want that to look like a little frame. For the next piece, which is the focal point, some pink roses. And just put that in the center of that frame. Just like that. Now I've got a little bird that I cut out. Little fussy cut here. I just use little cuticle scissors for these itty bitty pieces like this. You know what? I think I should have put this word on first so I could put the bird on top of it. Let me see if I can hold that bird up. Put some glue right here. I've got some a phrase that says, do what you love. Put that down here at the bottom. See, the great thing about having a kit is that it's all perfectly sized for you. Okay, now look at that. And I've got a little tiny butterfly too. We'll put that over here in the other corner. Isn't that cute? Now, one thing that I thought that you could do with these, okay, see right here, I opened it up and I poked a hole. I've got this hole punch that's a little slot. So what I want to do is I just want to come in here, right here on that edge, and I want to put a hole, and we'll put a bulb clip in there. Let's put the journal in the box. Put the box inside. We'll leave it open a little bit. So let me get we'll just use this bulb clip so I didn't get one out. I forgot. Okay. And just put it in there. And then you can attach this to the edge of a page in your journal. And it'll be like a little charm or a dangle. Isn't that cute? Well, thanks for joining me today. See you next time. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.